The life lesson I'm going to give you is actually kind of one that's become really important to me in the last 6 months of my life. And I think it's something that if you can learn it at a younger age, it's going to benefit you immensely as you move forward in life. All right, and it's about giving back, and we've talked a little bit about that and about how you can help give back and be a role model for other people. But I just want to ask you a quick question: how do you feel when somebody gives you a gift of something? Gives you time, gives you a gift, shares something with you that you didn't know about. How does it make you feel? Makes you feel pretty good, right? Now, how about if you're the person that's giving that gift? You give something, you give time, you donate something to someone that they really needed, or just something to help out. A neighbor needs a little bit of help, you go over and help them out. How does that make you feel? Better. Makes you feel even better, right? And there's that, and I have a question for you. Evan had a great saying. Evan, you had a great saying the other day about this, and I'm going to get there. I want you to tell everyone. But what's the most precious gift in the entire world? The most precious gift in the entire world that you can give somebody?
Love.
Who said it? Peter. Time. Right? And Evan had a great little saying about time. Can you give him that saying?
I don't know.
About yesterday and tomorrow and today?
Oh, what is today but yesterday's tomorrow?
No, wait, what? Yesterday is history.
Oh, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today's a gift, that's why it's called the present.
Right, did everyone hear that?
Nope.
Yesterday's a mystery. What's tomorrow?
Yesterday is history.
Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and
Today is a gift.
Today is a gift, that's why it's called the present. Right? How good of a saying is that? What? I don't care where he got it from. Boy, this is a great saying. He could have got it from Toy Story. But it's such a great saying. All right? It's so important. All right, guys, I need some attention. I feel like no changing shirts at the moment. All right? So let's get focused here. All right? And what I want to tell you is that a lot of people say, give because it's the right thing to do, or the saying that it's better to give than it is to receive, and being forced to give things, out of something you feel reluctant to do it, that's really not giving, that's being forced to do it, and remember we talked about being decisive and choosing to do your own things, and I think it's really important to make sure that, that you give from your heart, and that's really what makes it a great thing, is if I can give somebody a tennis lesson, or I can give somebody my time and share with them what I have, but if I don't give them my heart and I put my heart behind it, it's really not going to make me feel all that good. It's going to make me feel okay, but giving from your heart and just saying, I'm going to put everything I have into this as I give to them, that's super important. I think that our pros do a great job here of giving you everything we got. I feel like at the end of the day, I am drained because I'm giving you everything I got, and I really, really enjoy it. I love it. There's no place in the world I'd rather be right now than right here. All right? I love doing it. It makes me feel so good inside, and I just want you guys to make sure that when you do that, you're giving from your heart. All right? And what does it mean? What does it mean when you're giving from your heart? Do you ever think of something inside of you, like somebody's in trouble, or not trouble, but they need something, and you kind of get this little voice inside your head that says, I should do something to help. Raise your hand if you've ever had that little voice inside your head. I think it would be a great thing to help. And usually what that little voice says is right. That little voice inside your head is usually the right way to go. I need to go help. That's really important. So I want you to make sure that you kind of listen to, and the other thing about that voice is sometimes it's a little bit outrageous. Sometimes we think that, to help, and then it kind of goes a little bit above and beyond, and you know what that is? That's a stretch. And when you give and it stretches you a little bit, that's really, that benefits both people. It benefits the people that you're helping, but it also benefits you, because when you stretch, right, it's just you're just like a muscle inside, like your brain, your heart. If it stretches and you have to give a little bit more than you think you can, and it stretches you, it's only going to make you stronger, right? Like when you build muscles, it rips and it stretches and then it heals, right? It's just like that. You have to give, and give, and it's easy to give when you kind of have it, you know, all together, but if it stretches you a little, you know, if you give somebody else a little extra time in your day that you didn't think that you had, you know, or you kind of, you know, you help your brothers and sisters do something that they're struggling with, you know, or you take, how about you just take your brother, you know, your brother or sister out and hang out with them a little bit longer than going and hanging out with your friends. You know, give somebody your time and really, really, really help them. And I guarantee you guys, it's gonna make you feel so much better inside. All right, it's so important, and I can't stress it enough, and I wish that, you know, it would have been told to me when I was younger and your age, you know, but it has been told to me in the past, you know, 5 years of my life, but I've started doing it, and I can't tell you how good it makes me feel, right? I enjoy it. I look for ways in my day to give back, because that's what it's all about. It's not all about you. I mean, you know, you have to do things for you, but life is not all about you. You know, if you can make if you can be out in the world making other people happy, that's a pretty darn good life, right? So I want you to make sure, I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, but so I want you guys to make sure, you know, that, you know, I want to challenge you to say, look, if you can go out in the next week, and we have our book, right? George's book, he wrote The Process. You know, go home and download it, and we'll talk about more in step 2, but I want you to go home and download it and try and share it with someone next week. That's a challenge, and that's a tough challenge, right? But I guarantee if you do it, you share it, you read it together, it could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your coach. You know, just share it with someone and talk with them, and I guarantee you they're going to really, really appreciate it, and it's going to make you feel good as well. All right? Does everyone understand that? Yes? Does everyone get that? Good. All right, that's really important. It's really important to me as well. All right? We are running a few minutes behind, but we're going to do it. All right?
With 30 seconds, can I add one thing to that giving and receiving? All right, real quick, 30 seconds. Giving of time, what Ben is talking about, last year the biggest gift I ever gave was I volunteered to help Special Olympics, tennis athletes who play tennis, all right? So I volunteered my time, I gave to them, all right? So by me doing that, it made me feel good about helping out Special Olympics and the guys playing tennis, all right? In return, the greatest gift that I ever received, and I keep it in my bag, it's never left my bag in over a year. One of the special athletes came back with a gold medal and gave me his gold medal for winning the Special Olympics. As much as I tried to refuse it, he wouldn't let me not take it. So this is the greatest gift I ever received by giving, and it has never left this pocket in my bag in over a year, except for now. You're the first ones to see it. First ones to see it. So take what Ben is saying to heart, and by giving, you're never going to know what's going to end up in the end. Okay?
All right, so important, so important. All right, so